It was filed, reviewed, then erased. No prototype, no photos, just a number in an old patent register and a single, smudged drawing. Most ideas die quietly. This one vanished. 1957, an inventor submitted a device he called the frequency disruptor. It claimed to shut down electronics from a distance. No wires, no trace. The examiners flagged it as unorthodox, but it was approved. 2 weeks later, the file disappeared. Not denied, not rejected. Withdrawn by request of a federal agency. No public record, no explanation. The inventor? Gone. The address on his form? Bulldozed. The only surviving diagram? Found decades later, misfiled in a patent box labeled children's toys. But here's what makes it worse. In 1959, 2 years after the patent disappeared, DARPA funded a classified program called Project Disruptor. Its specs? Nearly identical. Coincidence? Or did someone take that blueprint and make sure we never saw it again? Some blueprints are rejected, some are forgotten, and some are buried on purpose. Nikola Tesla once claimed he could end all war, not with peace talks, but with a weapon. He called it the Teleforce beam. The press? They called it something else. The death ray. He described it as a focused beam of particles, capable of vaporizing metal at 200 miles. He even claimed to have built one, or at least parts of it. Tesla tried to sell the idea to multiple governments. The US military passed, so did Britain. But the Soviet Union? They expressed interest. And then the blueprints disappeared. 2 days after Tesla died in 1943, federal agents entered his hotel room and seized every document they could find. The government called it standard procedure, but Tesla's family never saw the plans again. Today, the weapon remains a mystery. No functioning model was ever found. But what if that's the point? What if it was never meant to be found? And if you think that's strange, wait until you see what the Nazis were building. In the closing months of World War II, as Berlin fell and the Reich unraveled, Allied intelligence began intercepting whispers about an object. A device called simply die Glocke, the bell. Witnesses described it as a large, metallic bell, over 12 feet tall, housed deep in a secret underground facility. 2 thick cables fed into its base. It glowed violet during operation, and it was surrounded by corpses of test animals. The official story? There isn't one. No patent, no surviving prototype, just scattered reports from captured scientists and missing personnel. SS officer Jakob Sporenberg was allegedly interrogated by Polish intelligence in 1945. He claimed the bell wasn't a weapon, it was a propulsion system. A machine capable of bending space, time, or maybe just breaking physics. Either way, the bell and the scientists working on it vanished before Allied forces arrived, and the site where it was tested, now a tourist attraction. We don't know if die Glocke was real. We do know this: no one ever filed a patent for it, and if they did, someone made sure it never saw daylight. By now, you're probably asking, what else made it past the filing cabinet? How about a Soviet device designed to attack your brainwaves? In 1995, a Russian scientist named Igor Smirnov filed a US patent. Patent number US 5159703. Title: Method and Device for Influencing the Human Subconscious. The device was said to transmit subliminal commands through modulated audio signals, bypassing conscious thought. It could, theoretically, calm a hostile crowd, or incite one. It wasn't theoretical to everyone. During the Gulf War, some reports claim similar tech was used to broadcast calming messages to enemy soldiers. There were whispers of reverse engineering Soviet devices. The Pentagon denied involvement, but the patent remained, published, archived, never rescinded. In 2001, a U.S. military report surfaced, Bioeffects of Selected Non-Lethal Weapons. It included, in writing, the concept of remote mind disruption. Officially, it's all dismissed as theoretical. Unofficially, it sounds familiar. Some inventions never get built. Some are buried because they failed, and some disappear because they didn't. If there's one thing I've learned digging through the archives, it's this. The most dangerous patents aren't the ones we know about. They're the ones we were never meant to see. I'm Thomas Lane, and this file stays open.